Jay, you have experience both personally and professionally with Dr. Gebhart. Kind of tell us about that.
I started at the hospital in 1980. I'm currently the director of surgery and central processing. So 44 years worth of medical terms. 16 of those years I worked with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville and private scrub for the doctors. So yeah, I saw it firsthand where the 7 to 10 days in the hospital, and after that you go to rehab for so many days, and very slow recovery. So I had come 7 years ago, I had my meniscus taken on my knee with a knee injury, and now we turn around and it developed into arthritis. And I had been seeing Dr. Gebhart for the past couple years, getting injections and everything. And then last year it got to the point where, I was using my putter to get around the golf course like a cane. And I said, and went in and got the x-rays, and he said, wow, he said, that's, it's not going to get any better. And so that's when we went ahead and scheduled the surgery. So.
And by the way, you could still beat me on the golf course doing that, but no, you wanted to have a much better game and more enjoyable game, too.
Yeah, I had to get it down by 5 strokes so I could beat my partner.
So were you also seeing the change in just technology and how the procedure was done, and just what has changed over the years?
Yeah, so, 2 years ago, the robot was not in existence for us, and the thought of bringing a robot to Meadville had not really been mentioned until about a year or so ago. And that's when I started doing my research on it, looking into it, and the hospital said, hey, this is good, they have good outcomes, it's better for the patient, it gives them, Jeremy could tell you about you taking a stylus on the inside and it gives you 3,000 data points for them to make their cuts. And so, all I can tell you is I had mine done at my 2-week visit. I walked in without a cane. I was able to start driving at that point. At 4 weeks, I went to work part-time, came home and I had to ice it in the afternoon. And at 6 weeks, I worked full-time, and I was golfing by 11 weeks, so it worked.